Isaiah 45:7, and it reads, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Makakwadash. Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone. They are the leaders and the teachers of the nation of Israel who taught me the truth, and they do rule well. I am not a member of Great Millstone, but that is where I receive all my teachings. So Barakatham to all you brothers. And what we're going to name this video is The Spiritual Demon Satan Works for the Most High. We're going to go back to that Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. See, what we've been taught as children is that the Lord has an adversary, which they will call Satan, or some people will call him the devil. And that is not true. Our power, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, has no adversary. He has no equal. He is the ultimate being. And just to get back to how Satan works for the Most High. See, Satan gets his orders from on high. So he has no power to make any moves without the head honcho, the big chief, jefe, you know what I'm saying, without his orders from the Most High. And we're going to prove that. Let's just prove that. Let's go up a little bit further to Isaiah, the 5th chapter. We're going to read half of this. And it says, Isaiah 45:5, I am the Lord, and there is none else. There is no God beside me. So we're going to stop right there. Read it one more time. I am the Lord, and there is none else. There is no God beside me. So what he's telling you is he is the only God. I know some people will say, Satan is the God of evil. That's not true. Because in 7 it says, I form the light and I form darkness. Darkness is that's like twofold. Darkness could be evil. And we're going to get into that as well. Because you can read that in Deuteronomy. And he says, I am good and I am evil. But right now we're going to get into this little story. And a lot of people are familiar with this story. So we're going to go to Job 2:1. So what's going on here, I'm just going to kind of tell you about it, and then we're going to read it. The Lord and Satan made somewhat of a wager. So the Lord saw Satan. He said, hey, what you been up to, bro? He like, I've been on earth walking to and fro. Basically, I've been on earth doing your bidding. I've been out there, you know what I'm saying, having the men of the earth be wicked, walking to and fro. So the Lord said, have you not considered my servant Job? So let's get into this. This story. Job 2:1. Again, there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them to present himself before the Lord. Who are the sons of God? Angels. And the Lord said unto Satan, whence cometh thou? And Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and walking up and down in it. And the Lord said unto him, saying, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth God, escheweth evil, and still he holdeth fast his integrity, although thou movest me against him to destroy him without cause. And Satan answered the Lord and said, skin for skin, yeah, all that a man hath will he give for his life. But put forth thy hand now, and touch his bones and his flesh, and he will curse you to thy face. So basically he said, let me put my hands on him. Let me show you that he ain't shit, Lord. I show you, because you give him everything. Job was very well off, but like the Lord said, he was an upright man. Salakia. Salakia, my little background music done froze up on me. Let's see if it can get itself together. Salakia for that. Job 2:6. And the Lord said unto Satan, behold, he is in thine hand, but save his life. Right there. So if this spiritual demon, Satan, was able to move at his own account, why would the Lord tell him, look, you can touch him, but you can't kill him? Right there. So right there, that's an order. Now, if Satan wanted to kill Job, if Satan had the power to kill, he would, you know what I'm saying, he would do that. But like we were saying earlier, Satan works for the Most High. He works for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. So he's going to do exactly what he tells him to do. He's not going to go out of order. That would be evil. That would be unrighteous, because Satan was made to do evil. That's why he was made. He was not made to go off of, like, these angels are programmed. They do exactly what the Most High tells them to do. They're not like man, who has strict orders and they still go off and don't do exactly what the Most High tells them to do. So we're going to keep going, but we're not going to finish the whole story. So basically, I wanted y'all to see that point, that Satan and the Lord were talking. They was basically making, some people like to say, a bet, or there was a wager that they can get, that Satan can get Job to go off. And the Lord was saying, you're not going to get him to go off. His integrity is too strong. And in the end, you already know who was right. You already know who was right. So let's see one of the things that Satan done to him. So went Satan forth from the presence of the Lord, and smote Job with sore boils from the sole of his feet to the crown of his head. So Satan gave his ass boils. And he took him and prostrated to scalp himself with thou, and he sat down amongst the ashes. Then said his wife unto him, doest thou still remain thy integrity? Curse God and die. So basically, Satan jumped into the damn wife and got the wife talking all crazy, because you can tell right here. Let's go to 10. But he said unto her, Thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. What? Shall we receive good at the hands of God, and shall we not receive evil? In all this did Job not sin with his lips. So he was basically telling this old lady, but you crazy. What's wrong with you? You sound stupid. How we going to receive good and not receive evil? Like I'm trying to tell you, the Lord is good and evil. And like I was saying earlier, Job was rich. Job had cattle on top of cattle. He had a lot of children. He was very fruitful in abundance, and he was doing damn good. So that's why Satan was like, of course he's good, Lord. You give him every damn thing. But let me put my hands on him, and I bet he curse you. So that was just one of the curses. That was just one of the things that Satan did to him. And Satan did more. And you got to go back and read the story. But he still didn't lose his integrity. Now let's go to another. We're gonna go to another story, another short. Well, the short story not short, but we're gonna make it short. Showing that all things are done by the Lord, and He controls good and evil. And what is evil? They say Satan is evil. So if He controls good and evil, He controls Satan, right? Put it together. So we're gonna go to 2 Chronicles 18:18. Again, he said, Therefore, hear the word of the Lord. I saw the Lord sitting upon the throne, and all the hosts of heaven standing to his right and on his left. So that's the host of heaven is the angels. That's the angels again. They all sitting around, and the Lord then summoned his angels. And to the right is the right-hand side, which is the, let's just say, the good angels. And to his left is the left-hand side, is the evil angels. So he has angels for good, and he had angels for evil. He is all things. And that's what they don't teach you in these churches. They teach you that, God is all love, which is not true. He's good, and he's righteousness and evil. I mean, he's always righteous, but he's good and evil. He's light and dark. So let's move on. 19. And the Lord said, Who shall entice Ahab, king of Israel, that he may go up and fall at Ramoth of Gilead? Ramoth Gilead. And one spake, saying, After this manner, and another saying, After that manner. Then came out a spirit and stood before the Lord and said, I will entice him. And the Lord said unto him, Wherewith? So he said, somebody said this, somebody said that. Then another spirit stood up and like, yo, I'm going to entice him. And the Lord said, well, how you going to do it? He said, I will go out and be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. And the Lord said, Thou shalt entice him, and thou shalt also prevail. Go out and do even so. Boom. So this evil angel, to tell a lie, you have to be evil. This evil angel said, yo, Lord, I got an idea. Let me go be a lying ear into all of his prophets. So a king does listen to his prophets. I'm going to be a lying ear to all of his prophets. And the Lord said, I like that. I like that answer. Yeah, because he going to fall for that. He said, yeah, go ahead, go do it. And telling a lie is what? You know what I'm saying? For man, it's a sin. And you know what I'm saying? Who runs the sinful realm? Who runs the bad realm? Satan. He's the general of the evil angels. You get it? So right there, that shows you that the Lord is working on both sides of the fence. He's working on the good side and he's working on the evil side. And do we have to say it again? Evil is what? Is projected as, that's Satan's side. So that's just a small lesson just to show you that the spiritual demon Satan has no jurisdiction to do what he wants to do. You know, you see certain situations in the world, and you hear so-called black folks say, "See, that's the devil, that's Satan. Satan, get behind me." Well, yeah, I mean, the top of it is Satan, but Satan got those orders from somebody on high. And who's that? Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. He got those orders from the Most High. So he not just out here moving and walking up and down the earth without direction from the Most High. He gets the okay from the head honcho. He does not do things on his own. So if your family member Pookie and Ray Ray and Ra Ra them get killed on the corner, and you said, oh, the Satan did that, the devil, the devil, the devil. Yeah, I mean, maybe that order was carried out by Satan, but who did he get that order from? He got that order from Yahweh Ba'ashem, the Most High. You heard what he said in Isaiah. There's no God beside me. So he's pulling all the strings. He is pulling all the strings. And with that being said, I'm going to get that. We're going to end it off with this. Deuteronomy 32 and 39. And this right here is going to say it all. Okay. Deuteronomy 32 and 39, it reads, "See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill, and I make alive. I wound, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver you out of my hands." Now, with that being said, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Hopefully this was edifying. And